Hi, I am Melton, son of a carpenter Mary. A dad, a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. A mom, Mary Ann. I am the son of a carpenter Mary. I get to make parables. And this is my son of a carpenter Mary sugar check, where I keep track of my sugar level. They can be bizarre up into the 400s and down to 95. And yeah, no matter if they're high or they're low, I feel the same kind of bad. And I don't feel very different when they're high. I'm not sure what's going on with that, except that I call this your phone. As I do this today, I'm going to talk about the Papal Chronicles. Papal Chronicles. It's a parable series by me, Melton, about how the popes and the upper levels of the Catholic Church keep track of. Oh, this is my growing eye, a new eye. Used to be all brown. Oh, both of them are changing. Used to be all brown. Now they're changing over to a lighter color, a bluer color. Have been since '96, 1996, and it's blue-eyed DNA taking over for brown-eyed DNA. The son of a carpenter are doing a little genetic carpentry. Yeah, the doctors who want me to take the sugar checks, they don't want to talk about the eye. You'd think, doctors, blind folks would be interested in growing a new pair of eyes. That's my thoughts. Pick up your phone, 424-229-4140, your glucometer, and see that your lifeline is not allowed to work when you call Melton. Been asking for 9 years for those Flight 93 checks, have yet to get one. Checks of America's Lifeline. Certified mail if you want, 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. Now I got that over with. Make the video, post a video, 5 minutes with your phone. It makes a video nowadays. Use it to make that video and document America's hijacked lifelines. Post. Tell everyone else to do the same. Now, as the popes, through the different generations of popes, and yes, they got their folks with them in the upper levels of the Catholic Church to keep track of the different generations of the son of a carpenter Mary. You can call it a street and an unseen visions kind of thing. There are two ways to move from one generation to the next generation of son of a carpenter Mary. One, you yes, that loss of height and loss of weight, becoming that short little ball gag again, and oh man, that can play havoc with your memory. And yes, as the son of a carpenter Mary grows older in that particular generation, he must reach back into that light and pull out those memories so that he can move on to the next one, ideally, not losing height and weight and losing all those memories and stuff. The other way, of course, is to grow a new body on site. Don't try this at home. I am a professional son of a carpenter and Mary. Rebuilding these eyes. I am build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth with these rebuilding eyes. Now let me get started before I get too long here. Yes, I'm not Catholic. The family, what I call my street family. I'm the only one in the street family that always me. Everyone else, including Dad, the carpenter, had a lot of folks being them over the years. It's a street, an unseen business thing. You can call it our fiction. Our street fiction has that. Over the years, yeah, lots of different dads. And he was more or less semi-retarded. Had a retired. No, he wasn't retarded. Semi-retired. When moved the entire family from Chicago, where he worked on the skyscrapers, down to Monroe, Louisiana, where I grew up. And 248. Within 50, that's about where it's been in the mornings. When I first started taking these tests, it was like 95, a 95, a 10 something, up into the hundreds, and then all of a sudden it bizarrely jumped up. And yeah, it was a trip to the doctor's office where the doctor of question had accounted for 56, and then I went into the Star Clinic again a couple weeks later, or however long, and the nurse couldn't find her glucometer, had to ask someone else to find her glucometer for her. She didn't know where it was at, and when she did take it, it was 470 something. Yeah, I've gotten up into the 400s. I've gotten an HI. It's either one of two things. It either means it's very high, or it means Chinese who use that phrase, I think, to say hello or something, or say goodbye, or are taunting with it. HI. Hi. I don't know. Let me show you some of my imagery as I try to keep this around 10 minutes or there. And no, I'm not Catholic. And Dad isn't either. Wasn't either. A blue light dad, a dad who was different than all the other dads because he seemed to have that bluest light around him. Oh, always remember my funny Son of a Parker fiction. It's different than you picking up your phone because you can document that. You're trying to call me, you can certify your mail. You can come to LA and make documentaries of folks misleading you when you try to talk to the one and only Melton. You can call it a street thing if you want. You can call it an unseen business thing, but yeah, do that. That's the very real stuff that affects your lifeline. The kind of stuff that can place someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world. Right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent Husseins. That's history. That's what happened. We need to undo what happened during those 8 years to make the world a better place. Anyway, where was I? I'm not Catholic. Dad wasn't Catholic. The family wasn't Catholic. But yeah, when Dad moved to Monroe, Louisiana, he did a lot of work for them. He more or less semi-retired. There I go again, retarded. Semi-retired. I think it's the neurons growing a new brain. They get crossed up every once in a while. Dad more or less semi-retired. And he had a heart condition. He had to go up to Chicago like during the summers and other times, the family summer vacation, to get the hours in he needed for this, that, or the other. With the carpenter union kind of thing. But yeah, family's not Catholic. Dad did off and on a little work here and there for the at least 3 different Catholic schools in Monroe, Louisiana. And yeah, he's moved on. Mom moved on to right around the turn of the millennia there. In better places. Me, it's getting up over 10 minutes. Come see me when you can't reach me by phone. Look out for those who are going to mislead you. Make videos of that if you can. This thing makes a video, just put it in your shirt pocket. It also makes an audio. Just turn the audio maker on and go all day. Only a few megabytes. Document the devil's people walking among us. A great wall of evil, a great wall of China around me that has just me in this imagery. Now this isn't a very good good parable. I didn't do it too well. I'll try and redo it another time. Maybe I can get better with my Soacam short, but oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of what I left out. But yeah, the Papal Chronicles about the Pope and the upper levels of the Roman Catholic Church, keeping track of the son of a carpenter through the generations, either losing height and weight or growing a new body on site and moving to the next generation. Keeps track of what's going on with him and what's going on with folks around him. And check it out on my Son of a Carpenter Mary parable series, the Papal Chronicles, and yes, remember to bring your phones to those college parties, one when you see this imagery of mine being played on the big screen TV. Make sure you look for the computer nearby and get a whole lot of that imagery on your phone. I know you're busy. Check it out when you got the time. Oh, this is an old website. One of my first efforts at graphic art. It's not there anymore, I don't think. And neither is this one. But look for that computer, get my imagery on your phone, check it out, try to call me. Once you put that imagery on your phone, you can call it an opportunity phone card and try to call Melton. See your opportunity stolen. Opportunity to get some good graphic art designed. The opportunity to tell me what you think of my imagery, what you think of our high-tech lifelines. Make that video, post that video, and come see me here in LA. Have wit, will travel. Show me the perfect place to build. Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. The best people to build with. I know not Louisiana, it's way too hot. A lot of folks had their opportunity to be a part of building a better world and chose badly there. Not Utah, you'll find a lot of goss, there I go again. Goss, heck, and darn. It's those neurons. I'm growing a new brain. Goss, darn, and heck folks who are with those impersonators. But yeah, make videos of anything that tells you can't come, or tells you, oh, that's not him there at 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard. Let me show you someone else. Or even on site here. Let me show you this guy in this studio apartment. Not the guy in the immaculate apartment, waiting calmly and patiently as I watch the world headed for hell, until you see attractive blonde and near blonde girls who have torn down the Great Wall of China and are in this imagery with my eyes. Be a part of that. Come see me in person. Let's get started. Building a better world right now. No, damn, I hate that. Hate those little hairs. Make me look like either Trump or Gorbachev or Putin. Come see me. We'll travel anywhere but, of course, Russia or the Mideast. It's hot there. Louisiana or Utah, and I heard Hussein spent a little time in Hawaii, so I'm not too thrilled about that. But you know of another good tropical island. Yeah, come tell me that good place to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth with. Tell me all about it and come see me. And yeah, it's getting way too long.